Shabash. Good morning, my dear friends. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's video is actually inspired by this comment right here from Neha, where she wanted to know whether the domestic chores that you have to do when you move abroad are really a big burden, and how do we manage when you have like a kiddo also. And I thought it was a very interesting topic because all over the internet these days you can see memes of people living abroad who have to do all these domestic things like jhadu, pocha, bartan and all those things. And while yes, majority of that is true, I think a little bit of hyping is also happening there. So I am here today to bust all those myths about that. And of course I will take you guys through Sunday in my life. See, can you see that? Tell me you have a toddler in your house without telling me you have a toddler in your house. Anyways, so I will be taking you out throughout the Sunday because this is the day when we have like our home maintenance stuff going on, like anything that needs to be done around the house or outside of the house, grocery shopping, all of that. And of course, as I said, towards the end, I will let you know about domestic chores and how we as a family manage here. So let's get started with today's vlog. Nice.
Maschine don't do that.
थांबत का नाही
Oh my god, will it pass? Yeah, it passed, thank god. So scary.
Hi.
Yeah.
close get there.
This is so close, I know. Okay, fine. Yeah, thank god. This is such a cool experience. I had never been to an automatic car wash center. But this is how it is. So that's our car right there. We went through the whole car washing thing, and then these pipes are vacuum, so you use that vacuum to clean your car inside, and then all the mats you kind of just put it in this machine, and then on the other side it comes out to be clean. You have to do it a couple of times, but this is so nice, and all of this is like I think for 10 euros. इंडिया मध्ये पण तेवढंच होतं ना रे, फुल का जर दिली गाडी आपण वॉशिंगला तर, है ना? So I think it is pretty much the same cost. It's just that you have to do a bit on your own, like vacuuming and cleaning this. But I won't mind doing it. It's so cool. The best part was sitting inside the car and like having a sunroof, glass sunroof there, and looking at it when they were like cleaning. All these colors were coming. It was very nice. I think today is the right day to take you guys along because it's kind of a DIY weekend for us. In India, whenever we bought a new house, we never had to buy a drill machine because we would call someone to get that done. But here, apparently, you have to do things on your own. So we are here in the store called as Praxis, which is like a IKEA version of Netherlands. It's like an IKEA, but you get all DIY related stuff here. I'll show you from inside.
मतलब ही पाहिजे अशी मकिता शो ओरिजिनल मकिता कॉम्बी हैमर 2630.
So we didn't really find the drill machine that we had come for, but now we are going to some other place because it's summer and we would like to place some. Oh, that was so scary. We would like to place some garden furniture. That's why we are here. This one. Yeah, this vlog is like so all over the place right now because our agenda today is also all over the place. Whatever we wanted to do, we did not get it done because of whatever reasons. And now, just while we were here to pick up our bread from Albertine, we just saw like a huge market here, and on a Sunday, which never happens. So we are going to go check that out. Of course, I'll show you guys along. So it was a lot of fun. It was actually a market with like I'm guessing it was all vintage stuff. What do you call those markets? Vintage markets, thrift markets, something like that. We did not find anything, but it was good. It was cool to see something on a Sunday. Usually on a Sunday everything is just like closed and very boring. But it was nice. My son had some fun, like a mela. In short, it was a mela. So hi, it's a couple of days later in the vlog, and the day when I vlogged the first part, literally nothing was going as per the plan. Every plan that I was setting up was getting like messed up in a very bad way, and I thought I will not even post that vlog because it does not make sense. And then I was like, it is not right, because if I'm showing you the days which go right and the lifestyle of living abroad when things are working in your favor, I should also show you the days when it is not working in your favor. Also, honestly, I want to talk about the things, that do not go as per the plan or that are not so fun about staying abroad, and one of that thing is doing the domestic chores. Because my channel is about productivity and doing more things that you like to do and spending as little time as possible for the things that you don't like to do, like the domestic chores, then so for that I'm going to give you like a timestamp right here which will show you how much time I spend on a weekly basis doing all these things here by myself and with my husband, rather than having like a complete house help that we had in India. And I know doing domestic chores is like very painful, but there are also a lot of myths that are going around in the internet where people show that NRIs are only doing ghar ka kaam, and I want to bust all those myths also, so you have an honest picture of what actually it means to move abroad and do all these things by yourself. So the first thing is cleaning for me takes anywhere around 3 hours on a weekly basis. When I say cleaning, it includes everything like deep cleaning my kitchen, the bathrooms, the toilets, the jhadu pocha, everything. I don't have a vacuum cleaner or a robot vacuum, but if you have a vacuum cleaner, I think it would take even lesser than that. And I live in a house, so it is a bit so that's why it takes me around 3 hours. Back when I was living in an apartment which was like a 2-bedroom apartment, it took me anywhere between 1.5 to 2 hours. Now, do you receive any help here? Yes, in major cities like Eindhoven or Amsterdam, Hague, Utrecht, you can easily find help, and even towards the smaller towns also you can find help. I live in a sort of a town or a village area, so it's a bit difficult for me to find people to clean. But in the major cities, you can always find them. Now, time to bust some myths. Um, Here, you don't have to clean as often as you do in India, because in India there's a lot of dust and like a lot of soil and everything kind of comes inside the house. And secondly, it is for me, my situation is I have a toddler, so messes are unavoidable in our house. But for people who I know who have older kids, they do it once in 2 weeks and that is still fine. Your house does not get as dirty, so it is not that you are mopping and cleaning every single 3 hours day. No. Every week on cleaning. Oh yeah, and also bartan cleaning, because that is something that's shown on those memes all the time, like bartan ghis rahe baith ke NRL. But honestly, it's not the real picture. What everybody, pretty much everyone here has a dishwasher. So what you do is at the end of the night, you kind of have to clean them with water and put them in the dishwasher. But I think that is something you do in India also, because if you have a house help you to clean your bartan or vessels, you don't like leave your food, what do you call it, kharkata, jhoota, kya bolte hai yaar, I don't know English, like you don't leave your waste food in your plates, right? You clean them with water and then the help comes and cleans it with soap and water. It's the same. Instead of the help, you have a dishwasher here. Now I can understand kids who are moving like for their studies, or like you guys are single and you are student and maybe your apartment does not have a dishwasher, but then you are on your own or you're staying with a roommate, so you wouldn't have as many vessels that are dirty. You would, and then it will be just a few things to clean by yourself. For us, on a daily basis, it takes around 15 minutes to load the dishwasher and put all the vessels, and then it runs overnight, and next day we have clean dishes, so sorted. So if we say 15 minutes on a daily basis, on a week it's anywhere between 2.5 hours. So totally I think I spend maximum 6 hours on cleaning on a weekly basis. The next thing is cooking. Cooking for us does not take a lot of time. We love Indian food, love Indian food. Indian food is the best. So for me, cooking, as I said, it's very easy. So takes anywhere on a daily basis, it takes like an hour. All the meals including, because I meal prep my breakfast and lunch and dinner is like half hour. So on a weekly basis, it takes around 7 hours. So that's how much time you'll be spending. All of this for us as a family is fine. We can manage. It's not a big deal. But the most irritating part, and for the part where we miss India the most, is getting help around the house to do certain things, right? I bought a house in India and never did I actually need a drill or anything. I would just call the building ka watchman and he would like put on the lights, put on the frames, drill, put holes, everything. Literally one day, I called somebody because as a couch hai na, then there was the back of this couch. I dropped my phone inside the couch, not outside, inside, and I called a guy from Urban Club to remove that. But that is not the surprising part. He came and I said thanks, and probably this is like very weird request. He said no, it's not weird. In fact, on a weekly basis I get at least one of such requests. So see, that luxury you have in India, but here you don't have them. We had to like build our own furniture, do a little bit of own. When I say we, it means my husband. Dear God bless him. I'm so surprised with the amount of skills and ability that he has in these areas as compared to me. I never saw that side of him, so I respect him even more now. But for like plumbing related basic things, or like electricity related basic things, or building your furniture, I think there are a lot of things that you have to do on your own, because you wouldn't get help easily, or if you get a help, it's way too expensive. So yeah, that was one of the troublesome part. But I would like to give you a different perspective on this, because that's where my mindset changed, and I was like, okay, theek hai, hum टिक सकते हैं यहाँ पे. And I was telling one of my colleagues at work about all these things, and I think she's from Austria, I don't know, but she's from somewhere in Europe, and she knows how to build everything and do everything by herself. And she's like, how spoiled are you? Don't you even know how to build your own furniture and do these basic things? And I was like, it is a good thing, because when you are surrounded by people who are used to doing their own things, who are used to clean up after themselves, who are used to build things for themselves, like my neighbors, on a very nice spring day, I was like, yes, everybody's going to be on bikes. Guess where everybody was? In their garden, scrubbing and cleaning and doing all these things. And guys, I want to leave you with this thought. I am a person who hates doing household chores, who hates to do things on her own, would highly appreciate to just sit down and watch Netflix and have people do things for me. But if this was the reason, I would have held myself back and not taken the risk and the step to move to a new country and settle and start building my life here. I would have missed out on an adventure of lifetime. Seriously, the adventures and the whole exciting part of the journey of moving to a new country and settling in a new country literally cannot even compare to these small pains that you have when you move abroad. Take your leave now, but make sure that you leave your comments down below and let me know what other things about staying abroad do you want me to share an honest review about, and I will try and make a video for that. Take care. Bye bye.